makes one jeweler the quiet go-to for generations of La Jolla families? I'm Rob Alman, your host of Selling San Diego, and today we get to interview Vahid Moradi, the owner of C.J. Charles, a business that has been a staple in the La Jolla community for the last 40 years. Vahid, thank you so much for joining us today in your beautiful shop here. So tell us about the start of C.J. Charles, the history of the company, how it became such a respected brand in the La Jolla community.
C.J. Charles started around 1984. I worked as a simple employee in 1986 for C.J. Charles family, and 2 years later I bought into the business. It was a tiny shop. But I had a vision above and beyond a simple jewelry store, what it needed to be. La Jolla, for me, exuded luxury, so goal was to get it to that level.
Perfect. And tell me about the interior of here, because I sell a lot of luxury homes, but I've never seen a store that feels like I'm in a luxurious home.
This is we call it the whisper room.
Okay.
Some call it the VIP room, as long as it whispers luxury. The level of finishes, again, our inspirations were the highest level of architecture we saw in Europe. We wanted to implement it here because our clientele are so discerning.
Right.
They're such high level. We wanted to bring that heightened level of luxury and experience of luxury to the community.
Based on your brand and your reputation, do you get a lot of people that'll call into the store for pieces that aren't actually in town? Does that happen a lot to you?
It's a great question. Today's clientele that we have, C.J. Charles's clientele, are multinational.
Okay.
And a lot of these clientele, believe it or not, as you know, have bought second home and third homes here. Something we haven't seen 10 years. We couldn't see that 10 years ago. The last 7 years, game changed.
Okay.
A lot of people, including myself, we're all in on La Jolla.
Right.
La Jolla it was a hidden secret,
right,
which was an anomaly to me. Today's not. It's the whole world is watching it. What we've done with our 7 stores, particularly these six contiguous stores that we have, clientele that come in, I want them to relate.
Right.
When they come in, they're like, oh my God, I love this. This is where I'm spending my money. This is where I'm investing in the relationship.
Right.
And that is what, we thought about that, we planned it, and we for 40 years, we've had the trust of the clientele. This was just natural for us. It was, I need to give them what they need, what they deserve.
Right.
They deserve that opulence. Why travel to San Francisco or New York or Europe to do your shopping? Right here,
right.
La Jolla.
Right. And I know you're huge on the La Jolla community. Like, how do you give back through C.J. Charles just to really even uplift and build a community, which you've done over the last 40 years?
That's a great question. I think any successful human being, whether it's me or my schoolmates that have also grown into different industries, you have to think about energy. We owe it. We simply owe our success to that energy, and I'm a big believer of that. And it served me right. My mother always says, "Givers gain," right. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it firsthand. Luck befriends the prepared mind, and we are recipients. I love it. We carry many watch brands. C.J. Charles is blessed, and we feel very honored to represent several watch brands with Richemont and Swatch Group and other groups, the luxury groups that have partnered with us for over 25 years. One of those brands is Cartier, which is Cartier has been one of our initial brands. With our relationship goes back to 2003. What I'm holding is a beautiful Cartier watch, but the way I define it is a stunning bracelet that happens to tell time. And then IWC, this is one you like.
Yes.
This happens to be one of the most complicated watches in the world. It's an 18-karat case. It's made after the famous book, Little Prince. It's called the Saint-Exupéry. It is a big pilot model for them, but it contains a mechanism in it that's called a tourbillon. Tourbillon is a compensator that operates mechanically, so the accuracy is the highest level.
There's many homes in La Jolla with great views, but from the second you open the front door of this property, your jaw will drop with what are some of the most breathtaking panoramic views you've ever seen. There's views from the ocean, to the bay, to the downtown city lights, all the way to Mexico. For the first time in 15 years, this property is on the market and no expense was spared. They have some of the most high-end, exquisite finishes with the huge outdoor terrace to entertain for that indoor-outdoor San Diego living we all love. I'm Rob Allman, your host of Selling San Diego. Thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode.